Students, today we are going to study the poem Trees, written by Henry Benn. He was also known as Giles Benn, was an American screenwriter and children's author. Okay, so let's look at this poem, Trees. It's about nature. Trees are the kindest things I know. They do not harm, they simply grow and spread shade for sleepy cows and gather birds among their boughs. So what is the poet trying to say here? The poet in the first stanza is talking about the kindness of trees and the peaceful landscape. He simply gives images of the sleeping cows, birds among the branches. Boughs means branches of the trees. The poem begins with the lines, "The trees are the kindest things I know." Trees are kind because, amongst other things, they harm no one. To be kind is to be gentle, caring, and helpful to others. In the first stanza, the poet talks about the kindness of the trees towards the animal world. They provide shade to the sleepy cows and provide place for the birds to gather and to build their nest, as well as among the branches. Now let's look at the second stanza of this poem. They give us fruits in leaves above and woods to make our houses of, and leaves to burn on Halloween, and in the spring new buds of green. So what is the poet trying to say here now? Here the poet is talking in the second stanza about the benefits of the trees. Okay? How they are kind towards human beings. They provide us with fruits basically, wood for building houses, and leaves full of beauty and joy in springtime, when the trees get fresh leaves and flowers. Okay, so now let's look at the next stanza of this poem. Now let's see what the third stanza talks about. They are the first when days begun to touch the beams of morning sun. They are the last to hold the light when evening changes into night. So here in this third stanza, he's talking about how tall the trees are, that they are nearly reaching the morning sun, to touch the beams of the morning sun, make the trees seem tall, majestic, and lofty, reaching out to the sun with their many arms, the branches. Here the arms are nothing but the branches. Okay, and they spread out basically. And they are also the last to hold the light before night sets in. Okay, so they are the last in the evening. So they are the last to hold the light when evening changes into night. Now let's look at the final stanza. And when the moon floats on the sky, they hum a drowsy lullaby of sleepy children long ago. Trees are the kindest things I know. So here what is the poet saying? And in the final stanza, he says the trees sing a lullaby. Now what's a lullaby? It's a soothing song which people sing for their children to put them to sleep. Okay? So when the moon is up, to put the people to sleep, what is the trees doing? They're singing a drowsy lullaby of sleepy children long ago. So it's a lullaby is about sleepy